Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Patdowns ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Ms.Pat's autobiography. Visit MsPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the Patdown. I'm here with my good friend Deon. Say what it is, Deon.
What it is, y'all.
And you know I'm with my good friend White Boy Chris. What it is.
What it is, everyone.
On this episode, we talk about getting scammed, Bangladack.
Close.
Bangladack, what is it?
Bangladesh?
Yeah, that shit right there. We talk about people trying to trick Chris over in Bangladack. What's the other one?
long zip strawberry.
Long stem strawberry. We'll be right back after this fucking jam.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. Ms.Pat spit the truth, spit the real facts. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
I had a list of things to talk about, and then you told me it was too white.
No, I was fucking with you.
I know. I laugh so hard when I go, Miss Pat, what made you laugh this week? Trying to spark a topic. And she goes, the man that set himself on fire.
Can you imagine Trump looking at the one like, look at that stupid motherfucker. I hope he illegal.
He was walking like he was on his lunch break. Like normally when you're on fire, you screaming and hollering.
He didn't give a fuck. He came to burn. Do you hear me? He came to burn. He had to be from Florida. He was used to heat.
He was just walking along, swinging his arms, like, do-do-do-do-do. I mean, I was crazy.
I bet he worked.
That shit was crazy. I was like, at first I thought it was like a skit gone wrong, because the funniest part was not really him setting himself on fire. The police officer,
that dude on the
fat
bike,
police officer who ran up there and fucking fell off the bike, and the bike kept going into the fire. I'm like, now you don't set your fucking bike on fire.
I thought the same thing. I go, is this like some sort of prank show, and this is a pyrotechnic guy? Because who does that? And then nope, just
I really thought it was a skit, and then it started popping up everywhere. I was like, that ain't no fucking skit.
I'm mad he didn't take all his clothes off. There was a good pair of jeans he set on fire.
Somebody could have used those shoes.
We can send that shit to Goodwill.
It looked like some shit out of a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah,
the girl who was setting herself on, who do the fire.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's who I was like, this motherfucker done turned himself into Captain Marvel. He about to save the world. I think they was more concerned about the grass catching the fire.
Right.
That is federal land.
Yeah. That was federal fucking land, and you're not going to fuck up the greenery around here. It's like, get him out the greenery. Get him out the greenery. I was like, the fuck? People crazy. I can imagine what our lovely president was looking out the window saying. I know he watched it.
He probably thought it was another episode of The Apprentice. So that's what happens when I say you're fired.
Like most dictators, he was laughing.
He was up there eating a fucking Big Mac. Look at this dumb motherfucker.
I mean, what can you say? Even if you're not the president, what can you say if a motherfucker walk across your grass on fire? You know.
I bet you Mike Pence thought he was a gay man.
And he turned the amps up too high. Electrocuted him too hard.
Jesus Christ. We need to say Jesus after that. How was y'all week? How was y'all weekend?
It was good. I had a pool party with a bunch of my white friends.
Yeah.
Everybody
you don't have to tell us your friends is white, Chris. You don't have to explain the race to us. You look like you don't have black friends, so we understand that.
I thought we were friends, Miss Pat.
We are, but not the kind of go to your pool.
Thereby doubling my count of black friends.
Well, I'm double because I'm big, so you can count me as 2 black friends.
Everybody got really burnt.
Yeah.
Why do white people do that? I see that y'all just be walking around outside like y'all don't know y'all gonna burn up.
You act like it's a choice. We don't have a choice in the matter.
Y'all do. Y'all got, what's the sunscreen? Y'all got sunscreen. Y'all don't never put that shit on.
When we went to Lake Lanier and my kids was going to the pool, and the white dude came up to my son Junebug, said, "Man, it must be cool to be black in the summertime. You don't have to burn." Junebug like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Do you not get sunburns?
We sunburn. Yes, we do.
I've never gotten one.
I've had it twice, and it was once when my niece used to run track back in the day, and I sat in the sun, and then about 3 days later, I started peeling like a snake, and I go to the doctor. I'm like, "What the fuck is my face falling off my face for?" And he was like, "Man,
my face falling off my face."
She's just melting.
I didn't know black people could burn. He's like, "Man, you have a sunburn." I'm like, "Doctor, I'm fucking black. We don't burn." He's like, "If you sit out there long enough, you'll fucking burn." And so it just peeling. So I think I had it twice, but nothing like Chris. Chris looked like he had a fucking electric heater in his chest.
I was ham colored. I was really pink.
You look like bologna with the little red ring around it.
Do it hurt?
Of course. Oh, it like feels like it's 5-10 degrees hotter on your skin, so you're just
How long
sweating
does it
all the
last?
time. I'm pretty much here. Let me take my shirt off.
No, don't do that.
I'm probably healed up at this point. I mean,
and then you peel.
Did you put on sunscreen?
yes.
And you still burn up.
Yeah. No, I'm very fair skinned.
Well, yeah, you're kind of a ginger.
I'm a day walker is what they're called.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are whores. Oh, night walkers are whores.
Yes. I looked at Deon to translate.
I was lost on that.
He was no help.
Oh, night walkers are whores. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry for calling you a whore. You're just a white boy that burns.
Yeah.
So what do you put on it out there burn? Vaseline? Because black people use Vaseline for everything.
Bet you could. That'd probably be good to like keep it
Soothe
soft.
the pain, yeah.
But there's this aloe vera cooling stuff that is like minty and it lotions it and keeps it dry. And
That
then
shit ain't nothing but Vicks Vapor Rub.
pretty much, yeah.
Does it feel good?
It feels good. And you stand like under the air conditioning or in front of a fan, it feels like heaven.
And your nipples blow to your back?
Oh, hell yeah. I get so hard, my nipples just extend right into the fan.
No, they blow to the back.
How big are your nipples?
Well, that's what my titty would do if I stayed in front of the fan. The motherfucker be behind me.
It's like
Strong ass fan with them big ass titties.
It's like the front of a tire store.
I look like one of them things standing out. Exactly.
The inflatable man.
Yeah, it feels really hot. You don't feel comfortable for the first couple days, and then it just like it starts to peel off. When I was a kid, you literally like a snake just could peel off whole
I'll be so glad when you get a black woman in your life and she can help you with those issues. You almost had a girl this week, right? Somebody inboxed you on Facebook.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of black women adding me on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
That don't mean they want you, Chris.
Don't believe her. Why
do you gotta
just
ruin
killed
my-
his hopes and dreams right there.
I was so excited, and now look.
No, I'm talking about the white woman who sent you an inbox.
Oh, the spam lady.
The spam lady.
Yeah.
Not literally spam that you eat, y'all.
So I get this message, I think, Friday night.
I just want to tell y'all this while he looking it up. He was so fucking excited that he sent it to us like, woo, look what I got. I'm like, okay.
So I get this note that says, hey, it's Jenna. I'm going to be in X town near where I live till Sunday. Would you want to get a drink? I know you miss me a little. Could you really use some time off? Hee hee. And being the helpful idiot white man that I am, I'm like, hi, Jenna. This is Chris Spangle. Maybe you have the wrong person.
Why would you give your full fucking name, Chris?
Because
He's white. Like the bitch asked him for his ID or some shit.
Right. This person was confused and lost, and so it's my duty to help.
You just say,
Cross the street, not give her your information.
Right.
whenever you get a random text from somebody, your first text should be, who this?
Right.
No, who the
D-I-S.
fuck is this?
Yeah, who is
The
this?
fuck is this?
This is why I need you guys in my life, because
Yes.
I'm out here all by myself.
We see.
So she writes back, wow, LOL, I'm sorry. This is not Mike, is it? I wrote down the wrong number. Hee hee. I thought this was a guy I met on Tinder. Really sorry. Is this even a guy? Which right there, I know what you're up to, you hoe. And, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you're allowed to
He said he knew what it was up to, you hoe. He was mad. He thought he was going to get laid.
Goddamn night walker.
Some fucking Chinese kid in Bangladack.
Bangladack. Bangladesh?
Bangladesh, yeah, over there.
Afghanistan?
That's the name of this episode. As soon as we figure out how to spell it.
Just cram all the vowels together.
Back, that's some little kid in Bangladack fucking with you.
So this is the next morning, and so it's like 7:30 in the morning, and she writes back, "I'm a bit tipsy right now. LOL. Just been pretty bored out here. I just broke up with my ex. What's your name?"
After he already told her what his
Right,
name was.
which that should have been my first clue, and that's when I was like, well, I need to let this young lady know that I'm not interested. And I say, I have a girlfriend, you have a nice day. To which she replies, titty shot. And that's when I knew, I just gave my full name and phone number to a spammer who knows where I live. And I thought that would be I just thought that would be the end of the conversation. I was politely saying good day, and then she sent a photo.
You still getting titty shots?
Yes. And so are you into big butts or tits? LOL, I am all natural. And that's when I blocked. But yeah.
Damn, you should have kept it going. At least she gave you something to beat off to.
It's not that nice. I mean, what would you say?
Hot fuck.
Deon have fuck bitches 7 times his size, so it don't really matter. He
really
fuck
don't.
anything.
Hey, if you alive,
It's warm.
it's half the battle.
Half the battle, huh?
So I guess what we need to get across to white people is stop being so helpful.
Yes.
Don't be so friendly.
Because I would have said, who the fuck are you, nickel?
How do you spell that?
And she'd have ignored it. That's the thing. Those are automatic responses. So it's not an actual person. It's a bot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he could have been like, he could have just mashed the keyboard and she would have responded the exact same way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's just like those junk emails. Melissa wants to have sex with you on live cam. And it's like, who the
I hate the one say, I am a king and I'm giving you all my money. I said, well, keep it, motherfucker. Because I ain't coming to Kenya. You ain't getting my passport, bitch. Right. Ain't no kings in Kenya.
Yeah. Who falls for that still at this
Some
point?
people do.
old people.
One
who have
time,
no business on the
like
internet.
they have this scam out right where they had it real bad when I first moved to Indianapolis, and it was this scam where they would send you a check and then they'll tell you after you get the check, call this number. So they tell you to cash the check and send them a money order for they sent Nikhil one for $3,000.
Really?
And this dumb motherfucker thought he had a check right, and a lot of people started getting locked up. So he's like, deposit the check when it clear, because it's a clear before the bank know it ain't no good.
Right.
Send us $1,500. So he called my daughter Ashley. He was like, Mom, I got a check, and they just told me to send them $1,500. And Ashley was like, that's a scam. So he done did it behind my back, and I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who just randomly gonna give you this? Ain't back child support, nigga. The fuck? I mean, what do you think this is? Back child support? These motherfuckers gonna tell you, ask him to wire them $1,500. He was getting ready to do it. I said, and then Chase caught it and fucking kicked him out of the bank. I said, you the most dumbest
I've never heard a bank decline. I don't want your business anymore. You're too stupid to bank with us.
They closed his account and charged him with fraud. I said, had you withdrew that money, you'd have took your ass to jail.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people got locked up for that scam. And then they try to go to court and say, I didn't know the check was fake. Bitch, you wasn't expecting the check, was you, hoe? When I get random checks, I be like, who the fuck this check from? Let me check that motherfucker out.
Well, Ms.Pat used to commit check fraud, so
she's got a little bit more experience.
She's suspicious of all checks.
That was your personal check. I didn't go out and cash people paychecks. I just turned into Chris Spangle for a day.
How do you commit? How did you do check fraud? What?
You know, I actually.
Why do you want to know this?
Again, the
you planning on committing check fraud?
Well, you can't commit check fraud anymore. They locked that shit. And this right here was like 20. I've been here 15 years. It had to be over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is before the best crimes is the crimes before black people get a hold of them. When niggas get
white
a hold
crime
of
is
them,
the best crime. That is the most racist shit I've ever heard.
I'm telling you, when niggas get
you just said.
She's got a point. I know where she's going, and she's so right.
With crime.
She's racist with crime.
Let me tell you something. Because when white people do crime, they keep it in the group of people who got enough sense to do the crime. When niggas do crime, they tell the dumb niggas to do the crime and fuck it up for all the good niggas. What the fuck y'all laughing at? I'm for real.
I know. That's why it's funny.
Because when I forged check, niggas wasn't forging check. I learned how to forge check from a crackhead.
Okay.
From a crackhead. He stopped me. Now my brother was breaking people's houses back in the day. And so he would get checkbooks and give them to me. And so you would go out and you would get, back in the day in Atlanta, they would take your parking ticket. I mean, if you got pulled over for a driver's license, they would if you got pulled over and got a ticket, they would take your license, so they would give you a parking ticket.
Right.
Or you can go buy people parking tickets, old parking tickets, after you done paid them. So you would take fingernail polish remover and pour over the traffic ticket. It'll erase all of that. You take 2 of them, put a carbon copy in the middle. And this is how old it's been since I wrote a check.
Yeah.
And you just copy that person's information. And if you was in Georgia, everybody know Georgia license number start with 032. Nobody puts their fucking social security number on there.
Right.
So the check from out of town, you just look it up and see what people license numbers start with. And plus, to have a second ID, it was a place in Decatur, Georgia that made fake ID. And they got to the point where they were making fake driver's license, but I was through writing checks by then. And the crime, you could go and buy so much shit back in those days. And then all you had to do was dress up and act like you own a checkbook. But but people don't know. Jesus Christ.
I was under the impression that crime was easy.
It is like a lot of work.
Yeah, this is just how about a job?
It is a fucking job because you like you can't be in your 20s with no 7,000 number. That mean that person had that checking account a long motherfucking time.
Right.
So when you got a 7,000 number, you need to go get that checkbook to an old check forging nigga. Like, you old enough, nigga. I'm not old enough. Somebody had that account for like 20-something years, and them checks was like, they would just go straight through. And it was like, you didn't have all this technology, you had today. So it was really easy. And plus, black people weren't on to forge a check. As soon as them niggas got on to it, everybody started going, "Gee, I quit." I was like, fuck you, nigga. You don't fuck the check forging game up.
Jesus Christ.
How did you ever almost get caught?
Oh, yeah. Going out with dumbass people.
Really?
They walking in the store. I want this. I want that. Shut up, bitch. I'm buying this shit.
Right.
With somebody else's money.
You ain't on no shopping spree, bitch.
Sharon can't afford that.
Oh, we used to go out to the white neighborhood and fuck them up back in the day. Fuck them up.
What was the kind of stuff that you bought?
Big, back in those days, the TVs weren't on the wall. The motherfuckers sat on the floor, so big TV.
Oh, my God. Those 400-pound TVs.
Yeah.
That'd be the size of the wall.
You rent a car and steal somebody's tag and switch it out and get down the street and rechange the tag. And, man, big old TV. But I was a hustler. I sold drugs, too, when I was forging checks. So I would go sell the shit to the drug dealer. Hey, and I ain't want no money. I remember having a laser disc player. So if you had a laser disc, you had fucking money. Because niggas didn't have laser discs. That's how the first laser disc I ever got was from my brother.
Okay.
I know I told you this story.
I have never heard of it.
So the first time I ever got a laser disc, and remind me to go back to this, the two heads VCR. First time I ever got a laser disc, it was my brother. It was a big old album, and we was too dumb to know it was a fucking laser disc. Thank God I could read it, and he couldn't. So he was like, "What the fuck is it with these big ass albums?" Because laser disc look like an album, right? So I'm like, I don't know. So he was like, "I think this is like a fucking VCR, but on an album." So he plugged it up.
Yeah, and it played movies.
It played movies, and if you had one, you was fucking bougie because the fucking movie cost like $60.
Right.
So make a long story short, the Schindler List was in there, and we from the hood. We had never heard of the fucking Schindler List. So we sitting there looking at TV like, why them crackers just sitting there letting them people shoot the shit out of run, motherfuckers, run!
She had no idea it was the Holocaust.
I had never heard of the Holocaust before.
You're shitting me.
No, I'm not. I swear my hand to God. So I tell my brother, I was like, what? He was like, we standing there, we like, these some dumb ass white people just letting these niggas shoot. They don't know how to hit a fence and cut a corner on these crackers. so a couple years, I had a laser disc. And within a year.
He's like, if I only had one, if I could have sold this watch, I could have saved more. Like, why didn't you steal it? Steal 3 more watches.
So make a long story short, I meet my husband, right? And I said, you want to see this movie by these dumbass white people? He was like, oh, what? So I put it in. I said, these dumbass white people just letting these folks shoot them and shit. They like they ain't never seen a nigga in the hood take off running. And I put the movie in, and my husband was like, oh my God, Pat. I'm like, what? He's like, that's the fucking Holocaust. I'm like, what the fuck the Holocaust is? He's like, that happened. I said, that happened for real to who? He's like, the Jews. I was like, what? The Jews can't run?
How old were you when you discovered the Holocaust?
20-something.
Jeez. My God. In
We
elementary
had our
school.
own fucking oppression.
That's a good
Don't worry
point.
about nobody. I didn't go to school long enough to realize the Jews was in the Holocaust. I ain't never heard that shit. That shit right there in my hood we call a drive-by. You run.
Had you ever heard of Hitler before?
I heard of Hitler, but I didn't really know what he was doing. I was busy selling dope when Hitler was doing that shit. Well, no, not when he was.
When Hitler, yeah, how old are you?
I mean, not when he was doing that shit.
The Third Reich and crack.
No. And Jewish people, I'm not making fun of your history. I dropped out of school in 8th grade. I didn't learn shit. Everything I learned was from people who went to college, and I paid attention later on in life. And that's how I started to learn. So my husband's like, he was like, Pat, this is history. And I'm like, for real, this shit happened? He's like, yeah, Hitler. And I was like, this the shit he did? That's why don't nobody like him? So,
Lord have mercy.
after that, I never
Tell me
popped
about
that.
this two-headed VCR.
I never popped in shit else. That movie no more. I started crying. I was like, that's so fucked up and shit. 'Cause, I thought it was like a Boys in the Hood. It looked like a Boys in the Hood to me.
No, it did not. Schindler's List looks nothing
I'm
like
not,
Boys in the
not
Hood.
diminishing the oppression in L.A. in 1982, but not the Holocaust.
I mean, not like.
Only one nigga, no, 3 niggas got shot in Boys in the Hood.
I mean, I was used to seeing movies where people get shot. Honestly, y'all out there,
Right.
I did not know the history. That's how I learned. Because I grew up in the hood. When I was, honestly, I didn't get to see shit. I didn't see white people. We didn't deal with white people.
Right.
Fucking, the only Jew we fucking know was Jesus Christ. I didn't know it was a bunch of Jews. I thought it was just Jesus.
Right.
So I didn't know it was a whole race. That ain't a race.
No, it's a race.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know it was a whole
religion.
fucking race. The only Jew I know about was Jesus that were hanging on the wall up under Martin Luther King.
Right.
Nobody told me that this shit. I ain't learned shit. I know
Wait,
now.
Martin Luther King was above Jesus?
In the
your
black community. Our Looker House had Jesus. They had Martin Luther King, Jesus, and then they had John F. Kennedy on the wall.
No wonder your struggle was so tough and real. Nobody's supposed to be above Jesus.
Well, so they might have turned it around. I don't know. I just know Jesus was on the
Had
wall.
one bad day, and let's just
Yeah.
move this.
They had them all three right there next to each other. 3 greatest people in the world: Martin Luther King, JFK, and Jesus.
So, what about this two-headed VCR?
So when I was forging check after the ladies did, I bought the 2-headed VCR came out. Y'all remember that?
No.
Oh goddamn, y'all young.
I'm 35. He's.
I remember the two-headed VCR.
It was 2-headed VCR, but they were like $1,000 when they first came.
What does
out.
that mean? You had 2 slots?
Yeah, you had 2 slots. You could record and watch. It was like bootlegging. That's how a lot of people bootlegged it.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of straight from TV, you could record it on the thing and then put it on another one.
Got it.
So that's how the fucking bootleg shit came along. So I used to buy those all the time when I forged check, and they was $1,000. So I was selling for half to all the drug dealers or people, give them $500. So that was my side hustle. I probably made $5,000 to $10,000 sometimes. Plus I sold
Wow.
dope. I've seen a lot of money in my life.
It sounds like it.
I've seen a lot of money. Actually, my husband is really, really cheap. I'm not. I'm big. He's big on saving. So am I. But money don't mean shit to me.
Right.
It don't. Like some people, like they want to hold. My husband want to hold on to every dime. Nigga, I just rather sit here and look at TV, but you don't give a fuck if we ain't got 2 nickels in our pocket.
Right.
As long as I can grab your balls and we can laugh together, I'm happy.
At the same time, or is that a separate event?
It don't matter. We could be on the
Hold my
front
nuts
porch.
during the commercial.
I gotta say this too, because I was talking to Deon over the weekend. We just came in from a gig. White women out there, let me say this: when you're dating black men, stop. When you're dating black men and you see other black women, stop giving us fake ass smiles. Like they always do that.
Like
I'm
a quick one?
A quick smile. I
Right.
don't give a fuck about you dating that dude. I didn't know that nigga.
What are they trying to say? Like,
I think they ought to see it. Okay, the word on the street is when a black man date a white woman, we automatically get mad. I don't get mad. I don't know that nigga. Long you ain't over there touching my husband, more power to you. You can grab all the black dick you want. But stop smiling at me fake. I always say, white woman, if you got him, we didn't want him. So who gives a fuck?
That's a terrible thing to say, by the way.
Deon was oddly quiet.
But they always look like, I mean, everybody don't get mad at you for dating outside your race.
Right.
I think love has no color. So if you dating outside your race, I think it's a beautiful thing. But stop looking at black women giving us a fake ass smile like you looking for confirmation. Like, is it okay if I suck my black husband dick today? That's your black husband dick. I'm not gonna help you, bitch. Am I lying?
No, she's not. It's the opposite. I know when I've been out with white girls, I've gotten a lot of shitty looks from black chicks, which I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care about anybody who I don't know and see on a regular basis, their opinion. I don't give a fuck. But I've noticed it, and that shit will run you fucking crazy. Like, bitch, what do you mean mugging me for? We would never fuck anyway. So,
Exactly.
like, if I was by myself, you would never even talk to me.
Right.
Exactly. So, to me, love don't have a color. My daughter used to eat a white pussy. Her name was Florine. I like Florine.
What kind of name? Wait, a white girl was named Florine?
Her name was Florine.
You ain't gonna have no black Florines, I can tell you that.
This sound like mouthwash.
Yeah, right.
I just want white women out there who listen to this to realize, some black women don't give a fuck. It's all about being happy. I had a friend who dated a white woman, fine ass friend too. One of my best friends. He dated a white woman. He told me one time, he said, I really like this woman. He said, but the look I would get from black women made me leave her. I'm like, nigga, you crazy as fuck.
Right.
You crazy. But he said he felt so uncomfortable. It's almost like, I guess he felt like if you were an old rich dude and you look like a hoe, everybody know you about to suck that dick for a few $100s.
Right.
You don't want everybody in your bed. Is that a good comparison?
I think so. Yeah. No, I think if you're like 65 and you're out with a 22-year-old, everybody knows what's happening there.
Yeah.
Sugar daddy situation.
Right.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be uncomfortable with somebody that you love. You hold your head up high, white woman. And then black women, don't you write me in talking about that shit because you don't know that nigga. It ain't like you had a post of his phone number, he left you. Like I had a friend who lost her man to a Mexican. And the bitch won't even eat Taco Bell no more. That ain't even fucking real Mexican food.
Not touch one enchilada since. So we have to take a break, but I have a question to ask about this on the other side of the break.
And don't let me forget, because every time we go to break, we fucking forget.
I know.
Okay, we'll be right back out.
You've worked hard to prepare your youngest for first grade. Now you're ready to save for college. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Open a 13-month CD with Citibank today and earn a guaranteed 2.5% annual percentage yield. It's designed to put your money to work, so you don't have to stress about a thing, except maybe picture day. Visit a Citibank branch to open a certificate of deposit with a minimum of $25,000 and earn a 2.5% annual percentage yield over the next 13 months. Citi, welcome what's next. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, y'all, we back from the break.
Here's my question. I don't totally get that whole mentality of like judging somebody for dating outside their race. Like a lot of my white girlfriends have dated a lot of black guys. It's never something that I have really thought about. Like it's something you notice, to be honest. Like you go, oh, okay, well she has that preference, but it's not anything.
It's not even a preference.
But like I don't understand.
If I fucked you, you're not a preference. You're not hot sauce. Hot sauce is a preference.
She's right. I hate.
I feel like if I fucked you, Ms.Pat, it would be a preference. I'm just gonna say. I think there would be.
Fuck yeah, it would be.
I prefer that happens.
It'd be like sauce and chips.
I couldn't look her directly in the eye when I said that joke.
Something might cut you down now, Chris.
So, what is the judgment there from the black community towards the interracial couple? Like
the same that. On the flip side, when a white girl brings a black dude home and the grandparents are like, "What are you doing with?" It's the exact same,
right?
Just that racial bias,
just that old school mentality.
Yeah, that just that fucking hate for no reason. They're not one of us. So what are you doing over there? How can you trust that person to not screw you over?
Right.
I mean, how can you trust a black motherfucker? Gave me crowds gonorrhea and flea. Ain't no white man never gave me no combo with no toy.
You didn't get a number 7?
Or number 2 either.
To be fair, you never had sex with a white dude either.
But you ever had something burn, bite, and crawl on you? You hopping around like a jumping bean. Remember them jumping beans they used to give you in school?
I had another question, but fuck it, I forgot it now.
I mean, get over it. I mean, date who the fuck you want to date. I mean, love have no color.
Happiness has no bounds.
Yeah, it has no bounds. If you choose to go and stop believing all white men got little dicks. I don't know what they packing, but I can tell you, I slept with a nigga from the gym one time, and his dick was so small. I said, "Is it in my stomach? In my navel?" I was like, "Where you gonna put it in?" He's like, "It is." I'm like, "Nigga, get up and go home." Up here, I'm about to call my real baby daddy, the nigga who skate backwards.
Is that how he made his dick so long he skated backwards?
I don't know. The nigga with the little baby bells on his fucking boots. Get your ass off of me. And I ain't had sex with that many people in my life. That was the littlest dick. It was like invisible dick season.
Micro penis is what it's
No,
called.
I don't even think he had a dick. I think I was humping a fucking strong ass lesbian.
You were scissoring something.
I don't even know if it was scissoring. He's like,
He was just on
I
top
said,
of you, pushing your clit like an elevator button. How's this feel? Nigga, what is you doing? Get off on this floor.
Get the fuck off of me. That was like, I'm not never trying sex again. Little dicks will make you angry. Unless you need something from that person, like health care, a grocery, the rent paid.
So when they say it's in the way that you use it, they mean your credit card.
Or your credit, or a car. Some shit. I had a friend that dated a fat dude, and she wasn't a friend. She ran track with us, with my niece. Not ran track with me. You know I'm fucking wrong. So, make a long story short, she dated that fat guy. He bought a car. He was sending her strawberries dipped in chocolate. I mean, the thick chocolate too, nigga, that you had to bite the chocolate. That's some expensive shit. You know, you don't have these cheap motherfuckers dipped strawberries. Time you lick the motherfucker, everything fall apart. And the motherfucker, long stem strawberry too. I'm out the track, meat just eating them up. She's like, he's so silly. I said, bitch, keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and keep bringing these strawberries out here. I was on welfare at the time. I couldn't get no motherfucking
I wonder where Garyana gets her love for snacks. You eating all them goddamn strawberries. It's supposed to be running track and you smashing chocolate covered strawberries.
Well, I wasn't running fucking track. She was. The kids was. I was out there eating her long stem strawberry. She didn't want the nigga. He kept sending them, and I kept eating them too. I'm like, he really like you. Tell him we want the kind dipped in white chocolate.
You're taking requests from somebody else's sugar daddy.
Hell yeah. He bought a car and
get the one with the nuts in them.
Yeah. Hell, tell him send him buy 4 more boxes. You in love, bitch. We in love. And I had never seen a nigga. He showed up at the track, man, little fat motherfucker. And I knew she was just using it. But that motherfucker was chasing her ass down for all them long stem strawberry in that car he bought her. He was pissed off when she finally said, I'm done with your fat ass, after she had used him and got a car and all other kind of shit.
So what about his dick?
I don't even know nothing about his dick, but I know he gave real nice gift. I built my husband a long time. That motherfucker ain't never bought me no long stem strawberries.
He's not even bought you strawberries.
Bro, he might buy you strawberries they on sale for 99 cents.
You got to bring your own chocolate though.
Yeah. He's like, I ain't gonna buy all that shit now. You gonna have to buy something. My husband ain't romantic. He about to waste no money on no romantic shit. He ain't about to play no music. He like, shut the fuck up. I gotta go sleep, goddammit. Shut the fuck up. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of the Patdown. Boy, did we laugh today. Chris is here sweating like he on a treadmill.
I'm like just pouring sweat
like
right
he
now.
having hot flashes, y'all. I wish y'all could see his nipple print.
My tears are mixing with my sweat, and it's just, what a show.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in of another great episode of the Patdown. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Patdown. Make sure you check out my website at Ms.PatComedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Ms. Pat.